Mass shooting being prevented at Atlanta airport. Let's check it out.
News at the busiest airport here in the U.S., Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta. Tonight, authorities say they moved in quickly to avert what could have been a horrific mass shooting, they say. The suspect's family alerting police a short time before the takedown. Surveillance video tonight showing the suspect walking through the airport. Authorities believe he may have been monitoring the busy TSA lines. The airport crowded with travelers. You can hear the suspect right there. Police body camera video showing the moment he's confronted by the.
Now what Billy doing, man? Billy know goddamn well he too big to be running up in there thinking he gonna scope out the scene and try to shoot up the place. Billy, I don't know what's your problem, Billy, but obviously it didn't work. Now Billy down here, well, I'm let him get it more in depth with it.
Officers taken down, the suspect screaming as he's placed in handcuffs. Authorities say just outside the airport, they recovered an AR-15 assault-style rifle and 27 rounds of ammunition in his truck.
Damn, Billy.
Police believe he was scoping out the airport before going back out to his truck where he had that weapon and ammunition. Faith Abube leading us off tonight. She's on the scene in Atlanta.
Tonight, a potential mass shooting thwarted at the world's busiest airport during rush hour. This is the moment police say 49-year-old Billy Cagle enters Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson.
He coming in already scoping out the place, like as if, and he just parked the truck on the ramp, like on the curb, like he really, really come to do something. He tried, but didn't succeed.
Airport with plans to open fire in the terminal, an assault rifle, and 27.
Now, this is Billy's truck. Billy pulled up like he doing DoorDash or something. I don't know what Billy was thinking. He pulled up, hop out the whip. He must have done this on lunch break. That's a work truck. And he pulled up in front of the Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. Yeah, I'm gonna see, and he really meant to do some damage. All jokes aside, though, Billy meant to do some serious damage. I don't know what he got going on or what's going on with Billy, but Billy Joe out of control, and rightfully so. Salute to the authorities, the TSA, and they went and grabbed hold of the situation, because this could have been an ugly situation in the airport. A lot of lives could have been lost.
7 rounds of ammunition just steps away in his truck.
I do believe that Mr. Cagle was headed back to his truck to retrieve it, and I do believe he was likely to use that weapon inside the crowded terminal that he had just seen.
Police say this surveillance video shows Cagle parking that truck
Look how he
outside.
pull up. Look how he pull up. He ain't even correct park. He just pull up. He was hanging out in the streets. Cars can't get around.
Packed terminal today.
He just slung up in there like, hey, what's up? I got a DoorDash delivery for such and such. Man, Billy done lost his mind, man.
Around 9:30 a.m., Cagle walking inside, appearing to survey the TSA line.
He seemed to be very interested in the TSA check-in area, which you can see was heavily crowded with travelers.
It's then that officers approached Cagle after police say they received a tip from the suspect's hometown more than an hour away.
Cartersville Police Department was alerted by the family of Mr. Cagle that he was streaming on social media, that he was headed to the airport, in their words, to shoot it up.
Officers immediately taking Cagle into custody right there in the terminal. They were searching that truck where police say they found an AR-15 style rifle and ammunition.
27 or more lives could have been lost today. This crisis, we're thankful to God and to good information and good intel and good people for this crisis being averted.
And David, authorities flagging that family for flagging those basically what was or could have been a really difficult situation. In the meantime, the authorities are saying that suspect is a convicted felon with mental health issues, and tonight he is behind bars on multiple charges. David.
Faith Abube leading us off here tonight.
That's bull. This is what I hate to. This is what I hate when what people do. anytime they have mass shootings or about to be one of, to turn around and turn into that kind of case, that situation, they always relate back to the point where people with mental illness, or just letting this past mass shootings that we've been having, in the church and the schools, and with Charlie Kirk and stuff like that. But that was only with one person. But when you got these situations, man, the media will take this, and I don't know if it's just an agenda for something. They're trying to normalize mental illness, but I don't buy it. I really don't. I don't subscribe to something to a point where he was in a good mental state when he was streaming this stuff, streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. When he was streaming for this to happen, he was in there in the airport scoping the place, streaming. When I'm here, he was streaming on Twitch or some social media platform for him to go in there and he could record himself doing this. But thankfully, his family reported to the authorities and gave his location, and they called him because it could have been an ugly situation, man. It could have been family members that was just, it would have been a sad day in Atlanta at the airport. So, good job to the authorities for stopping this, massacre, because he only had 27 shots. So, but thanks to the authorities, it's just been minus 27. So those 27 people get to live their life and continue living a fruitful life, or whatever the case may be, seeing their loved ones and stuff like that. But ain't no way you can sit here and say you're gonna label that as a mental illness. And people, they have to start doing away with this. Anytime somebody got a gun in their hand and going out there in the world, and people that has the CWPs and stuff like that, not to say that he has one, but people that does, they can lose it just as quickly as they have it. They can lose it for the smallest things. You got to be on a certain private property for you to even have it. And for him to have an AR-15 to run up in an airport with no bags, no luggage, just a cell phone in hand, scoping the place to see who he gonna hit, or if you look for someone, or what, we don't know. Maybe some more of that story may unfold later on in the week, and I'll be sure to cover that. But Billy Joe, I don't know what you thought you was going to do or came to accomplish, but it ain't happened that day. So y'all leave the comments down below, man, and tell me what you think, man. Does Billy Joe has a mental illness, or he just went to go there to just to shoot up the place? I'll holler at y'all next video. I'm out. Peace.